You talking about what we used to have a my bitch keep up all up with a lot of blast. Shit like about my money, I sustain no rest. Spending shit, I make it back. Spending shit, I make it, bitch, I'm used to it. I told her get used to it. And this bitch like ready to go. Show my dudes I made music. Show my dudes I made music. Show my dudes I got a voice. She's gonna come get you my door. Yeah, sorry I live the life. I get this one all. She can't live without me. She can't live without me. Bitch, I'm staying. Can't even be one for the game. Yeah. Bitch, I'm staying. Couldn't be in this all day game. Yeah. And it don't matter. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Hey, what's good, people? I'm trying to bring my camera closer. What's good, people? What's going on? What's happening out there? I guess y'all had a wonderful weekend. I guess y'all are having a wonderful weekend. I guess y'all had a productive and profitable week. And I pray that we still have a productive and profitable week ahead of us, like we always do. So it's your boy Hello once again, and I'm back again with another video. So on this video, it's gonna be different. I know it's been a while since I haven't been like live trading on my like I haven't started my live trading on like part season 2 of live trading. I still have part one. I haven't done part two, three, four, five up until the initial initial target. So I just wanna let this video be a market weekly review. Well, it's 9 a.m. in Southern Africa. I just woke up, I had some cardio sessions, and I'm about to analyze the market for potential market direction for the week of the 18th all the way to the 22nd of July. So can I please start on my daily time frame? And you all guys know it. It's always 10 pairs, which I always analyze 10 pairs only, then the rest gonna be history. So if you have something that you need me to analyze, or if you feel like you want to have a session with me, you're gonna just like have to comment down below, or you're gonna have to DM me on my Instagram account, which is which is Uncle Harlem, which is Uncle So that's where you will find me, Uncle Harlem on Instagram. That's my only trading account. I can even leave my numbers with, but I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have Facebook or any type of social media platform apart from Instagram. So okay, let's quit capping and let's roll over to the charts and let's continue to trust the process. So on NAS, we did okay on the previous video. I did say we have a potential double top once price fails to break this level. So we did have a fail to break, which we had like a hangman or hanging man. I don't know what the fuck you guys call it, but this is a signal on its own. So we had a hanging man pattern and we had a bear close for bullish, a bear continuation. But the only thing we was looking for is if price fails to break here, we might break out of here to potentially continue looking for those new lows. But price didn't actually give us what we was looking for. So in this instance, I can tell that like from this first, second, and third touch, the only thing that I'm still waiting for is for a breakout of this double top or a fill to break to start moving to the downside. So like I did specify on this buy breakout. Once you get a breakout on our daily time frame, we're going hard. We're buying for continuation, bullish moves to the upside. But if it fails to break again, then we're still moving to the downside. So on the daily time frame, the only thing I'm waiting for is for continuation buys once price breaks out of the double top. With the fail to break, we have a triple top with price printing out that new resistant level for potential move to the downside. You form. So I might head to the 4H. So on the 4H, we do like have some things to look at, which was this trend, this we had this bear trend, which we had boom, and we had price failing to break this level low, which we printed out during CPI, and it was a CPI fundamental on Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, I forgot, between the two, Thursday or Wednesday. We did have this rejection with price coming out to create this low, moving up, coming back again to the downside, giving us a double top, giving us a double bottom. So with the double bottom, we did, okay, so can I explain how I trade a double bottom? Let me do this. So, okay, let me just add this here. So if we have price moving to the downside, boom, creating a low, moving to the upside, coming back to the very same low, failing to break the low. The only thing I might start looking for is for that bear momentum, which breaks this level, this higher low, this lower high. So, okay, let's start off like this. We have a new lower low, new lower high, new lower low with the potential double top, which price fails to break the low, and then price moving to the upside, breaking the previous lower low. So with that, to me, it's a lower low, a lower high, a lower low with a double top, with a double bottom. The only thing we wait for is for break of this level with the momentum candle to the upside, boom. And we take our trades based on a price breakout for potential continuation to the upside. So with what I just explained, if we had to look at the NAS, we did have price printing the low, coming back to the very same low, failing to break it, breaking the lower high, breaking this level low, breaking this level for continuation to the upside. So now on NAS, we did have a bear channel from a fail to break off the double top and price ready to the downside, printing out a double top, printing out a double bottom, and price clearly breaking out of the bear channel and continuing to the upside. So on Monday, the only thing I might be looking for is for price exhaustion phase for continuation, or for price to simply continue to the upside, fail to break, give us that bear momentum and start moving to the downside, or for breakout, retest, double top, double top, whatever, bear flag, bull flag, whatever continuation pattern I might get, I take a continuation trade to the upside. So on NAS, we simply wait for exhaustion phase to continue to the upside, or continuation phase to the upside, fail to break to move to the downside, or breakout to move to the upside. So yeah, if you can look at the hourly before we head to the next pair. So with this, we did have a breakout, boom, and we had a channel and we had a flag and price broke out. So with this, so like now, problem is the charts. Charts are, it's not hard to trade. What's hard in trading is the psychology part. I will say this on all my videos so someone can clearly understand what I mean. So we did have a push phase breakout, exhaustion phase, bear flag, continuation breakout. So the only thing we're looking for is for price to react, is for price to respect this level, because price has been trading off of this level for some time, which it was one, breakout 2, 3, breakout 4, and 5. We had a breakout again with no break in. So we simply wait for push, exhaustion, push, or push, yeah, push, fail to break, start looking for a new push in a bear trend, or breakout push, exhaustion phase retest for continuation push to the upside. So unless we're either looking for continuation buys to the upside when once price breaks that intraday resistance, or wait for a fail to break off that level to start moving to the downside on NAS. Looking at gold. So on gold on my previous video, gold did break the support level and kind of like corrected somewhere around of this level and kind of like corrected. So with that correction, we did have a price breakout. So now, because I don't see anything clearly on the daily time frame, but I see a bearish engulfing candle and an indecision candle close on Friday. So we either look for continuation to the downside, or we start looking for that momentum to the upside. But I don't see any momentum of price moving to the upside anytime soon. I might just hit a bus around on my 4H. Okay, so with this correction, which I'm talking about, this one here, price did break out, boom, and broke in and moved again to the downside. Now to close the session on Friday, we did have a correction again. So we all know, like I always say this, with the push, correction, push, correction, push to the downside. So on 4H, we're in a correction. I might just do this intraday. In an intraday correction, we either buy or we sell. In an intraday correction, we either buy or sell, breakout. So looking at the hourly, so in the hourly time frame, we can tell that like we're in a correction. So the only time we take a trade is once price breaks out or once price breaks out. So yeah, on gold, we're in a correction. I can't say much. I might head to German 30. So German 30, like we did fail to break this level low, this level high, which I looked to take continuation buys like on NAS and US 30, and price clearly moved to the downside, giving us a double top. So we had this double top, this one, two, before we had three. So now to me, I'm gonna forget what happened the previous year and focus on what's currently happening. You feel me? We have a potential double top, price printing out a low, coming back again to the very same low, failing to break to go make those lows and closing bullish. So the only time we take continuation trades is once price breaks out of here for continuation to the upside or fail to break here to start moving to the downside. So on the 4H, on the 4H, I can tell on the 4H, guys, I want to say I have a wedge pattern, but at the same time, I don't want to be comfortable enough to confirm things I'm not sure of. I am sure of it, to be honest. I am sure of it, to be honest. We all know a wedge. I don't need to explain much or I don't need to do much. It's a push and correction in some type of way. And price once breaks out, retest for continuation. That's how we take a flag, a wedge pattern. So because now we potentially have a wedge pattern and we had a double top, the only time I might be taking continuation trades is once price trades outside this level, outside this highs. Once price trades outside those levels, then I'm looking to take continuation trades to the upside. But with the fail to break again, then I might have something that we call a 1, 2, 3 to move to the downside. 1, 2, potential 3 to move to the downside. So on the 4H, the only time you get a price breakout of the brick wall, the only time you get a breakout in the bullish trend, in the bullish, once we break above, I'm trying to say, then we can have a continuation and our wedge will be successful. But with the fail to break, then we have a 1, 2, 3 touch on our brick wall for continuation move to the downside. On my hourly time frame, on my hourly time frame, I can tell that I'm in a bull. I'm in a bullish channel. The only time we're taking trades, it's obviously for a breakout, retest, continuation, or once price indicates a fail to break off that intraday resistance, we move to the downside with the third touch on our break wall from the 4H chart. So German daily, I'm looking for continuation buys once price breaks out, sells when price fails to break. That's it. US 30 King of Kings. So US 30 again, I did have a fail to break. So US 30 was nice. We did have a bullish momentum candle, and we did have this indecision candle with a potential double top, with price moving clearly to the downside, but couldn't maintain or sustain this bear move and clearly retraced all of the bear move which we had. So now, with this momentum candle, once price breaks out, then we're taking continuation trades to the upside. But with the fail to break, we start looking for that momentum to the downside. on German 30. So with this, I can say on NAS, German 30, and US 30, because okay, if we get that bullish breakout on Monday, then Tuesday we're taking continuation trades to the upside. But if it fails to break on Monday, then on Tuesday we're taking continuation trades to the downside. So Monday might not be a trading day. We might trade if price clearly breaks out impulsively. If we don't trade. We wait for that momentum and start looking for continuation trades to the downside. So on the 4H, we did see this momentum. We did trade inside this bear channel, which price broke out and retest and continued to the upside. So now on this, I did have this level. Which I said once price trades inside this level, below we go into the downside, above we move into the upside. That's just how I based my trades on US 30. So now, because we're looking at the current price, the only time we're taking our trades is once we get a break. It's once we get a break of this high of this intraday level. That's once we get a breakout. Boom, for continuation trades to the upside. With the fail to break, we start moving to the downside. So it might be, so to me, it's a sell resistance. It's a sell resistance. Okay, it's a sell resistance that failed to break, buy resistance at breakout for a new support and a potential resistance as price moves to the upside. So on the 1H, and guys, please tell me if I'm explaining a little hard or if someone can understand so I can try to be eased up and try to make it simple. Also did have a flag. So with this, we did have a push, correction, breakout, retest, continuation. So now if we get a fail to break off this level, we start moving to the downside. But if price is strong enough just to sustain the bullish channel, then we'll start moving to the upside once price breaks out. So same thing on US 30, fail to break, we go high, breakout. Okay, fail to break, we go low, breakout, we go high. That's just how it is. That's just how I base my trades. And people, please note that like everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm sharing right now, I will also be taking those trades based on what I see, how I plan, and how I'm gonna execute my trades. So it's not like I'm trying to give y'all some things and not use those things which I'm sharing to people. I'm also using what I'm sharing with people. That's just how I am, and that's just how I want to be. So now, just to say something, I will start. I will start sharing my Zoom ID, my Zoom link every day, Monday to Friday, on my Instagram stories. For someone who can want to join the Zoom channel and put in work, then they can hit that. So they can hit the link channel and they can join the Zoom channel, which I might be on, and we can put in work like we always do. So USD CAD, I need to start on the 4A because that's the currency pair, bro. Like, so USD CAD, we was trading in like a correction. We are still in the correction. So once, okay, price is trading inside this level, we all can see it. Price did break out. Price did impulsively break out and broke in again. So obviously, once you get a price breakout and break in, you wait for a retest below for continuation move to the downside because the bulls stepped in, but they didn't sustain or they didn't maintain the momentum which they had, and they just gave it all up to the bears. So now on the 4H, if price don't break out again and breaks and trades below this intraday support in this intraday resistance level, then we still moving to the downside. But if it breaks again, then we still look for a break of this high for continuation to the upside. 1H. Okay, so on the 1H, it's nice. Price did push. We had a pin bar, and another pin bar and a bear close. So with that, I could have took an entry right here on this bullish candle, boom, with my stop loss. Obviously, somewhere right there, and my target's obviously this level low. But because now price has reacted, I can simply just do this and knock a trade and just let it be a break-even trade and just let it move the way it could have moved. But because I never took those trades, we have a potential double top. We have a potential double bottom. I mean, we have a potential double bottom of price. So now with this, boom, boom. The only time I might be taking sales is once price fails to break out again with a breakout, break in, retest below for continuation move to the downside on USD CAD. Or if we get this double top or move like this, then we take those trades. But if we get this, then we move to the downside. So yeah, Tesla, Tesla, it's fine on the 1H because it's just in a correction. So on this correction, I can use this intraday level. This is an intraday level, but so because now price has been reacting. So the long as price don't break out, then we're still looking for those. Sorry, then we're still looking for the bear momentum to the downside. Sorry, to the downside. But once we get a breakout, then we might start looking for that bullish momentum. Bitcoin. I did analyze Bitcoin yesterday. So I might just fuck around and do this. Because I still marked out my favorite level, the level that it's strong enough for me. Obviously, Bitcoin, we're kind of like in a sideways movement. We're in a correction in some type of way. We're in a correction. We're in a correction. Obviously, once we have a correction, we all know that like we either wait for a bullish or bearish breakout. So now on this, once price fails to break this intraday level, then we still sell support, we still sell resistance and buy support. But once we get a breakout, we continue looking for that continuation to the upside. So on the 4H, you're kind of like in the channel. I don't know what's with me and spotting this bullish and bearish channels. So yeah, because now we're looking for a because now we're looking for a breakout. Because now we're looking for a breakout of that high to take continuation trades to the upside. Once price fails to break, we start looking for that bear momentum. Like I always printed out, fail to break, we sell, break out, we buy. That's just how simple I want to base my trades. That's just how simple. That's just how simple I want to base my trades and let everyone understand. So on the 4H, I can't say much. The 1H, because we're in the channel, because now we're in a channel, I'm simply waiting for a breakout or fail to break to start moving to the upside, or breakout to move to the okay, breakout, move to the upside, fail to break, move to the downside. Ethereum, damn, Ethereum did breakout correction. Yeah, let's not lie about it. Ethereum did breakout correction. The second move because it's not history. Ethereum did breakout of our channel, of our correction to the downside. It broke above. So now, obviously, we all know once you get a breakout, wait for a retest for a continuation. But if price closes inside this level again, then we look to go to the downside again. On the 4H, do tell, we can't tell that like price did break out. So obviously, breakout, push phase, exhaustion phase, retest, continuation, which is a push phase to the upside. So Ethereum simply wait for breakout and a continuation to the upside. It kept doing the same thing. It kept doing the same thing. We potentially have a wedge again, bro. So if this wedge pushes price to come for a retest and a continuation, then we will see it. So with Ethereum, looking for a retest and a continuation to the upside. Break in, we look for trade, we look for continuation to the downside. Litecoin because the nigga life lit. Yeah, Litecoin I can't say much because now price has been clearly moving the way it chooses to move. Price has been moving the way it chose to move, but I do understand. I do understand Ethereum. I mean, Litecoin, but like, I'm just trying to get over some things because I can't see that well, but I can't see it. So we did have a breakout of the intraday retest continuation. So for age, so because like I was trading in this zone, price broke out, retest continuation. So Litecoin and Ethereum show signs of being bullish more than Bitcoin do. So obviously, once you have a breakout, wait for a retest and a continuation to the upside. This retest might be here and might be here, or it might be here. It all depends on where price will retest. But you just need to keep your eyes vividly open and just be prepared for anything that might come your way. Just needs a 15-minute time frame. Yeah, we're in that type of channel. But yeah, we do have a breakout. We simply wait for a retest and a continuation to the downside, to the upside. Last but not least, oil. So oil, I did state on oil that the only time we're looking to take out trades is once we get a break of the brick wall, violation of the brick wall for continuation to the upside, fail to break, we continue moving to the downside. So because we've been trading on our resistance and I stated that we look for buys and fail to break the support level. So we did have an indecision. Okay, we did have a big engulfing candle, indecision, pin bar, bullish close. So with that three, the only thing I have in my mind is for continuation buys to the upside. Fuck what happens, fuck what anyone thinks, and fuck what they want to say about what I see. We have an indecision, we have a pin bar, we have an indecision, we have a pin bar, and we have a bullish close. The only thing we wait for is for that momentum to start moving to the upside from our support level. For age, for age, you kind of like have this head and shoulders, which I currently see now. Boom, 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 boom. So we potentially trading on our retest because price did break out this level. Price did break out of here. So price has been supporting, has been resisting this level for some time and finally broke out, retest continuation. So now to me, the only thing I'm looking for is for continuation trades to the upside on oil with price failing to trade inside this level again. Perform. So 1H, what did I just did? So now 1H, you can see this head and shoulders clearly, not that clearly, but you can see it. So price is trading in a price is potentially on a retest. Price is potentially on a retest for continuation. This is just a basic analysis which I had on Friday, which I was analyzing with an impulsive breakout, retest, continuation. So on oil, I'm looking to go bullish once price fails to trade inside that intraday zone for continuation trades to the upside. So now I'm looking for breakout to move bullish, fill to break to go bearish. Gold, it's in a correction. We buy bullish, we buy above, we sell below. German 30, we buy breakout, we sell fail to break. US 30, we buy breakout, we sell fail to break. USD CAD, we buy, we sell break below, we sell retest one, we sell once price trades below, and we sell once price trades above. Then so Tesla, can't say much. Bitcoin, fail to break, we move bullish, we fail to break, we go bearish, breakout, we go bullish. Ethereum, because we had a retest, because we have a breakout, retest, we continue bullish, break in again, we trade bearish. Bitcoin, breakout, retest, we trade bullish, break in, we trade bearish. Oil, continuation, bullish momentum, we continue moving to the upside. Break in again, we trade to the downside. So yeah, this is your boy once again, Hallam. So the only thing that I want to do now is to look at my fundamentals, is to see what potential fundamentals we have for the week, and then I end the session and I continue doing what I usually do in my day-to-day as a human being, besides being a forex trader. And I don't want it to be slow like it did that previous day. And I did do my hair. Don't mind when I'm busy scrubbing up on my hair. Okay. Come on. I hate it when it's slow, man. Okay, on Monday, 12:45 in New Zealand, we have CPI. And then, okay, the only volatile fundamental on Monday is the CPI for New Zealand. Tuesday, we have the RPA meeting. We have average earnings for the pound, climb money count change for the pound, CPI for the euro, building permits for the dollar, then the governor, Bank of England governor gonna speak to end the day. Then on Wednesday, we have CPI straight. An hour before the London session, we have CPI for the pound,